Boom! Welcome back. Close but way off. Catch us on the road. BC, Alberta, Ontario, even Halifax. All these dates are over the screen right now. I hope from my boy Dante Williams. Come out. Tickets, abbaswahab.com. Vancouver, Squamish, freaking Whistler. There's so many. You're seeing them right now.
Yeah.
Oh, for the people with audio. Kelowna, Nanaimo,
Whistler,
Tofino,
Kelowna,
Victoria.
Kamloops, Penticton, Surrey, Tofino, Nanaimo, Victoria, Vancouver, Squamish.
That's just BC,
check it out.
baby. Tickets at abbaswahab.com. Let's go. Kick it. You a bitch. No, I'm kidding. What's going on, bro?
Would you drink breast milk?
I would, yeah. I've been thinking about this.
What?
Yeah, watch Chappelle Show. Breast milk.
Breast milk.
Come out and play.
You got any chocolate breast milk?
This is 100% Cambodian. Remember all the P. Diddy stuff he did? Oh, my God. By the way, pull up, see, are there more P. Diddy allegations?
P. Diddy
We should
did it.
see the P. Diddy meter. I hope someone did an animated P. Diddy meter with allegations number.
So for
we
a
missed
moment,
that with Cosby.
So speaking of allegations, for a moment, I was a huge Jonathan Majors fan.
Oh.
And it's not looking good for our boy.
Oh,
It's not
legit?
looking good. What?
So I thought it was all like, oh, they're just fucking throwing another guy under the bus. But he actually fucked up.
I feel like it does, yeah. The way he's talking, the way he said stuff to this girl, he's like,
What?
he said, like, I want you to be like Michelle Obama. And like,
Yeah, but did you see the video?
yeah, the video is weird.
What's the video? Pull up the video.
They're like in a car and it's like,
Who
it's
was videotaping it?
No, they have CCTV footage.
CCT.
He's running away from her.
Yeah.
Oh, like a Chris Brown, Rihanna type thing?
He's just running away from her, no.
He's just like, but it goes for like blocks. They have to go like from different cameras from like this corner to this.
That's so funny. They use a 7-Eleven camera in the middle just,
You just
to
don't
fucking
ever
connect it.
The thing when you see those footages, you're like, I don't realize we're recorded like this
Yeah. I mean, this is in Canada or this is in America?
in America,
UK?
but CCTV's a
Because
real
CCTV's
thing.
on some next level in the UK.
It's been 6 days since I've applied.
Shit.
Yeah, in the UK it's different. China it's...
By the way, Dante, bring up your clip.
Is anyone allowed? Why would
Here
you
we
put
go.
the text?
Video release from Jonathan Majors trial shows the actor's ex-girlfriend chased him down in NYC after what prosecutors say was a violent march.
Yeah.
So that's him hitting her, quote unquote.
We don't know.
He's not
No,
hitting
but
her,
quote unquote.
They're just having like a little bit of a weird.
So he's like,
But then they brought in the driver as well, who corroborated Jonathan Major's side of the story.
wait, he looks like he's escaping her. Why did he
He's
get in
trying to
trouble
run
for
away
this?
This
from
is the whole point. Look at this. Look how far this guy runs.
So he
away.
got
But
in
like-
trouble?
Yeah, because
Well,
she put out
yeah.
the lie saying that he attacked her.
Well, no, she didn't actually charge him. The state pressed charges. She was trying to not get him to be charged.
Oh, yeah?
But like,
But wait, how could the state press charges with this evidence of him sprinting? Look at him. He's doing a 100-meter dash.
I mean, this doesn't mean
He's going for record
this
times.
doesn't
Did you see-
mean anything.
What do you mean this doesn't mean anything?
Well, first of all,
running away.
No, first of all, people in abusive relationships, like she will chase after him. Like if he beats the shit out of her, for example, in a hypothetical context, like she will chase after him. She's in love with him.
I get it, but how does this corroborate her story?
I don't know.
And
I
pull
don't
up a
know
picture
what
of her.
this
Pull up a
means,
picture of
like
her.
anecdotally,
Pull
but
up a
she
picture of
has
that
like
chick.
marks on her, very vague,
Oh, marks are not good.
around her neck and her hand.
Oh, that might have been sex, though.
But the way he's talking to her, like
she likes neck hand stuff.
it sounds like he's kind of this type of person.
Let's see her. Is she?
Thin,
She kind of looks
thin
like
white.
fucking
Thin
Jonathan
white.
Majors and Megan Goods, whatever. Yeah, she kind of looks like Uma Thurman with her eyes and a
I
normal
love how-
distance apart.
I love how you just went to Megan Good. You're like, oh, what's going on here?
Yeah, they had a thing.
No,
I don't
she's
think
the
so.
new one after this.
He's dating Megan Good now.
Yeah,
That's what's
allegedly.
up. Okay.
Yeah, but she just
Jonathan Majors.
He went
With
for
a
a-
name like
he went for
that,
a
you can't
thicker
lose.
neck.
And look at this guy fucking rocking a beret.
He went
My
for
brother.
a thicker neck with
Yeah.
Megan Good. It's like I can't. I gotta use two hands.
Yeah, right? I ain't going down
So
like
you
this.
think Jonathan Majors is guilty?
I think there's probably a little bit of a chance that he is. Yeah.
Wait. Jonathan's ex recounts.
He's also
So
in
what
this-
did she say? What did she claim? Did
Yo,
he hit her?
pull it up of like this recording of him talking. He's just saying shit like, I'm a good man and like you need to behave like these specific women. First of all, if you're a good person, you don't say, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm a
but-
good man.
You have
Stuff
to-
is so
sometimes you have
flimsy
to-
now, man. It used to be just fucking Chris Brown smashing a bitch 20 times. Her face is fucked. He's fucked. Screw him. Now it's like
What do you mean?
him. Like I'm saying, like clear crime, clear. Okay. Now he's just
Well, if
saying you need to be a better woman.
If you choke your
But-
no, I'm just using that as a yardstick for like the way he's talking to her, and then the way it seems like he's treating this person, and then I think there's other people that came out. I'm not sure. It's just like those are the pieces that frame. Yeah,
is that her on the right there?
Maybe he did.
Where your friends know what job I'm on, and go, I think Grace is gonna be out of commission. You know what I mean?
Pause that for a second. So he's
Look
saying
at that tie.
He's
He looks
saying
like he's
I want
fucking-
you to have friends that know that I'm an actor.
Let's just hear what he says.
But
Don't
he
put
missed
no
he
spice
missed
on it.
he missed the beginning. He's like, I want you to know that you have friends that know I'm an actor, and like if I'm doing a job, you might not be around or something. That's not.
I would like to get to the point where your friends know what job I'm on, and go, I think Grace is gonna be out of commission. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I won't.
No, do you understand that? Because that team, that unit, right? Grace has to be in a certain mindset to support Coretta Scott King. You know who that is? That's Martin Luther King's wife. Michelle Obama, Barack Obama's wife.
I know I'm not. I shouldn't have gone out. I'm
No,
sorry.
let me just lay it out for you, right? If I'm just gonna say this. My temper, my shit, my trauma, blah, all that said, right? And I'm not saying I'm a great man, a great man.
Sounds a little crazy.
I am doing great things, not just for me, but for my culture.
When you say I'm a great man, you gotta get to the point after that.
Yeah.
I thought he could dunk and make a great point, but when you go, I'm doing great shit, you're like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
you're going too hard on the great train, bro. But keep going.
Keep going.
And for the world. That is actually the position I'm in.
Oh god.
That's real. I'm not being a dick about it. I didn't ask for it. I've worked, and that's the situation.
And
The woman that supports me,
There's no way.
that I support, that needs to be a great woman and make sacrifices the way that man is making for her and for them.
there's nothing wrong with what he's saying so
No,
far.
no, no.
Last
But
night,
the
wait.
two
context.
nights ago, we did not do that.
But is she bleeding right now is the question. That's the question. What? Just pause it. This regular fucking relationship.
Well, it's
that's
not
what I'm saying.
It's not necessarily regular. Like he's saying, I have a temper, and you need to behave in a certain way, and you don't. And you have to understand that what I'm doing is not only it's bigger than you. It's bigger than
I get
me.
that. Like, I'm a president. You need to be a first wife.
So
Get ready for that
that's
shit.
fine if you don't have the contextual. Okay, maybe you strangled this bitch and like hit her a few times. Then you start to put together like the types of people that speak the way he's speaking. It kind of may be true. I don't know for sure. I want it to not be true because I would love for this guy to be really successful. I'm a huge fan of him being successful. But like you said, like
Now I'm afraid of my fucking audio coming out. I'm a great comic.
yeah, like
If I ever say something like this, I'm gonna do the whole thing in an Indian accent. So if Alexa is I'm a great man. Wallahi,
Also-
I'm the best. We need to be a team. And then it's like he was clearly joking around with his terrible 90s Russell Peters
he
impression.
was clearly not
Yeah.
being serious here.
I need a head daily.
But even her going like, okay, I'm sorry. She's like, be like Michelle Obama. He's like, okay, I'm sorry. He's like, no, what did I say? Like,
it's very abusive. Clearly,
if
it's
you're
abusive.
around those types of people, and I'm related to some people that are like this,
Okay.
they're just a
Yeah, my
little
parents.
fucking unhinged, man. And like,
Dude, but
he sounded like somebody that could potentially do something like that.
But show me the thing that justifies him losing his career. I haven't seen that thing yet.
Well, he hasn't lost his career, and
What do you mean?
he hasn't. He's been
Are
dropped.
they not taking him out of Kang Dynasty?
He is, but that's not.
What's
it's not-
Jonathan without Kang,
It's
baby?
not linear like that. So his PR team.
He has like he pulls up a thing. It's actually a parabola. If you notice, this
Yes.
is him.
It's a bell curve. It's a bell curve.
It's a bell curve.
So I guess his PR team wanted him to just like apologize for the scenario,
And he wouldn't.
And he wouldn't. So then they dropped him for that.
Okay.
Kang, he's still in it, but they're working on like.
I don't know. I don't necessarily disagree with being like just apologize and everything will go away and be like fuck that.
It's up to him. Like
Yeah.
whatever's up to him, and it's also up to the agency to drop him for
So
that.
many comedians they'll go just apologize and
Yeah.
we'll. And they're like no, I don't.
And then the Kang thing, I think like there are more allegations. It's getting more weeded into like his life and stuff. So like yeah, he hasn't lost.
What Kang? What's Kang?
Like he's Kang in Marvel. He's like a villain in Marvel.
yeah.
And it's a big role.
That's so close to Kong. Very monkeyish. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous fucking adjacent.
See, the thing
there.
is, like, that shit's been around forever. Like, those comics have been around since, like, the
Oh,
60s.
I know.
So, Kang's a huge part of it. And it's kind of been written. The whole Marvel execution of it's kind of been like
whatever. They're gonna give it to Idris Elba.
Hopefully, they're
Michael
like
B. Jordan.
Idris Elba's already in there, and Michael B.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like, there's no black guys left.
There's no black guys left.
We can't give an unknown black man.
The thing. So like his career was like getting to that point where he's going.
He was
to
like
be,
in everything.
Not only is he getting to be
Household
in everything,
name, yeah.
but household name, like
Yeah.
how Iron Man is Tony Stark. Jonathan Majors was supposed to be Kang for like 10 movies.
No, it is heartbreaking because with a name like Jonathan Majors, you're supposed to be at the top of the Hollywood food chain in America.
But
There's
he's
certain
amazing.
names,
He's an amazing actor too.
and not just an amazing actor, but names like Denzel. Any name that is like an homage to America itself, Jonathan Majors. Like it does, you don't even have to serve with a name like that. He's a veteran. He went to Iraq. He went to Afghanistan. He did 3 tours by default with a name like that. That's a goddamn shame,
name.
man. And it's crazy that the relationship takes you down, man. Like, if you're on set, Alec Baldwin killed a bitch on set, and he's working like crazy, man. It's just wild to me. Like
Alec Baldwin should be in jail.
he might have been aggressive with his partner. All right, fucking make him go through anger management and go through the whole thing like Tiger did. Tiger's back in the thing, you know. He cheated with but like this guy's like, if he is not booking some decent role and they're kind of reintroducing him by next year, then this fucking system's bullshit, man.
Well, Baldwin should
Unless you show me a battered woman.
Baldwin should have
Which has
maybe
not been
served a
shown
little
yet.
jail time.
Exactly. Show me the battered bitch.
And also,
She is. You can pull it up. She has marks on her body.
Yeah, but
Baldwin should have maybe served a little jail time, but like that's not necessarily his fault. Like if somebody hands you a gun on
no,
set,
if you find out the context, it like he is involved in a way where it's super low budget. People were leaving the set before that happened, days before, because it was so fucking rampant with like crazy
Accidents and shit?
safety infringes. Like
No.
it was not safe. People were leaving, being like, I'm not comfortable here, before she got killed.
no kidding.
Yeah, my word. And he was, most of the budget goes to
Jesus.
him as producer because it was extra low budget. Joey Diaz broke it all down because he did a million like low budget things. Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend arrested for assaulting the actor. Okay, but she didn't, you know, she's got nothing going on, so that doesn't matter. I mean, she might, who knows?
What do you mean nothing going on?
Like I'm saying, she's not a fucking top whatever like what does she have to, is she a CEO that she has to step down because she abused him?
No.
Is she a leading actress
What do you mean?
in something?
She abused him. What are you talking about?
Look up there. Scroll up. What do you point at? Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend arrested for assaulting the actor.
Oh.
And that's the video that we saw. But Jonathan...
Yeah.
So, man. There's so much of this stuff,
Yeah,
man,
but
it
what do you
never
mean?
ends.
Like she's a CEO. Like she gets arrested. She's arrested. You don't have to be something
but
big
she
to have it
has
taken
some-
I'm
away.
saying, what is she losing?
But that doesn't
in her
mean
life.
anything.
what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like the,
Jonathan Majors was losing.
If you're
everything.
high profile,
I'm
you
saying-
lose way more than
Yeah,
if I'm working at
that's
Shoppers Drug Mart
that's the
and
way
I
it
got
works.
arrested,
That's
I
the
just
way-
call, be like, hey, I need a week off.
But
I'm in
that's-
prison. And then you go back to Shoppers Drug
But
Mart.
life is never gonna work out where like your person at Shoppers and like celebrities punishment. It's never gonna work out like that.
It can work out like that. Why not?
In what
Why can't it
scenario
work out?
has it like that's just not how it works?
But I'm saying,
I'm
what does
saying
she have to?
logically,
I don't know
you're
what
right.
she does. Like, I'm just being like a dick, and I'm assuming she might have some next high profile thing. I don't know. I don't even know. this
because the reason these individuals like entertainers lose so much is because for
They have
some
so much to
they're like a
lose.
public.
no, not necessarily because their personalities and their craft are intertwined.
They congeal with the public
business.
Yeah, exactly.
So like Disney, for example, and like Marvel, you can't.
you essentially have to. You abide by the same rules
Yeah.
of politicians now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are publicly. You're a public dome. Your likeness is public domain.
Yeah.
So if there's something that will smear you, so advertisers like no, everything falls apart for you.
Like he is just as much Disney as he is Jonathan Majors. If his major stream of income, unfortunately,
Yeah,
is
major.
Marvel,
Yeah.
because it's like it's the same shit that like a guy inside the Disney office can't start yelling the N-word, and then you're gone.
Of course.
Because that's not the values of the
If
company.
you're high up enough, they'll try to. It'll be like P Diddy like smashing a bitch and his team like keeping her in the hotel and
Now,
recovering.
is there elements of like this guy's a black dude and all this shit? Yes, of course. But unfortunately, there's also elements of actors are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
The better of an actor they are, the more fucking insane.
I know,
typically
but
that
I
they are.
still. My problem is, I still don't see. It's the truth of the matter is that any controversy that circles you, whether you're proven innocent or not, is too much flux of shit that
Too many
these big
actions
companies
happen
don't
first.
want to be.
Yeah.
So it's not proven.
Yeah.
Innocent till proven guilty is for the courts. But as far as Hollywood
Yeah,
is
yeah.
concerned, you're guilty upon accusation. You're gone. Like, like weather the storm. Like, if they acquitted Kevin Spacey of everything, you know, Kevin Spacey's acquitted on all the molestation, everything.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
you're-
like,
but you're
but
fucked.
he was such a stink, and kind of, it's like, it's with Kevin Spacey, it's kind of like O.J. Simpson, where we kind of like, we know you beat the court system, but we kind of know you did it.
Like in my heart, I know you're lying.
We know you're a predator. That's why you
see it.
That's why you've been playing a villain in Hollywood for 20 years impeccably,
perfection. Yeah.
impeccably.
Yeah.
But honestly, despite his predatory nature, I hope to God they do a huge pedophile movie, like big budget pedophile movie, and he's the pedophile.
Dude, he could have been Napoleon. Throw that guy in Napoleon. He would have done really well.
Yeah, he would have just done fucking Frank Underwood voice. He would actually learn French for it and shit. What is it about the
I think they're
truly
trying.
insane?
I think they are trying to get better. I don't know. They have no incentive to, but I noticed with Jonathan Majors, they didn't immediately turn off all the lights.
What do you mean?
In any other scenario, he would have lost Kang.
He did lose Kang.
No.
They're trying to rewrite him.
Well, that's all speculation. He's still in it, and he's still
Pull up Kang.
he was
Is there
still in-
artwork of Kang?
He was still
Did you
in
guys
Loki.
read these comics books?
Like
by
I'm
the way?
saying,
I read
I'm
a
saying
few.
5
Okay.
years ago, he wouldn't have even
How
finished
many
the
are
Loki
there?
seasons. Like he wouldn't have even.
No,
He's
but
in
it was
Loki too.
yeah, as Victor Timely.
Loki as well as Victor Times.
No, as
No, Victor
Kang-
Timely as Kang. He's a Kang variant because the whole story of Kang is like very
Victor
massive.
Timely was.
Yeah.
That's how
It's
names
cool.
are.
It's really cool. But the show sets up for him not to be part of it almost. Like they give Loki this kind of seat.
He looks like Gucci Man here, bro. Pull up a picture of
Looks
Gucci
like
Man. That's
Gucci Man.
Gucci right there. Brrr. Like that's all I think right now. Yeah, look at that fucking. Yeah. They call me Jonathan Majors.
But it's like
I
the old
beat-
Gucci Man, not the new one.
No, I know. New Gucci's got fucking veneers.
Like
all
the way
day.
that they canceled, for example, or tried to cancel like Chris D'Elia and like Louis C.K. This is a little different of a version of a cancellation.
But the beauty, that's the thing that actually makes me happy that we're comedians, because your re-entry into the norm isn't even necessary as a comedian.
But I'm saying, like, as an example, you know that movie we were talking about, the Zack Snyder one? They literally cut everything Chris D'Elia was even in, and then AI fucking CGI'd Tig Notaro into it.
Yeah.
Like, at least they let him act.
But that's the peak of Me Too.
Yes,
and like,
but they let him act in the this last season of Loki. Like the director literally was like, I don't know what's going on in the public, but we had a really nice time on set.
that's hilarious.
It's like everybody had a really good time.
He didn't choke anyone. It was really cool. He didn't say he was great 7 times.
It's so what you just said about Kevin Spacey though, man, is like the cycle of the trial is so much longer than everyone's arc of how you feel about it.
It was like a headline. Kevin Spacey acquitted. I'm like, he still exists.
When was this? I don't even.
It was a couple months ago. I
He's
saw it.
still real.
Yeah, like he's society. Hollywood's like a train, and it's 100 stops gone. Like,
Oh, yeah,
it's gone. He ran out with his papers. I'm acquitted. They're like the train long gone.
That
brother.
show's done, you know that? He's like,
Long
oh, damn.
gone. But the way they tried to land House of Cards without him just goes to show you, like, people don't like be like, oh, he's a predator. We're gonna keep supporting the show. We just all stop watching it.
Yeah,
we're like, he is the show.
He
the
was the
show
show.
was Kevin Spacey.
It was.
and his insanity, and he was like kind of gay in it, and like in a boys' school.
Well,
all
I mean, they
his
had-
movies
Then his wife then took over the presidency, and I think we just couldn't suspend disbelief.
disbelief to that level, right?
I mean, come on. What-
I
what-
mean, that's why Clinton couldn't get in either,
Yeah,
right?
come on.
We're like, come on.
It's for the gentleman.
God
Have
damn,
some
bro.
goddamn respect.
God
He's so
damn.
good in this
Are we
role,
gonna?
too.
Are we gonna go down?
Or
If you went
I'm
down-
not a piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
I
think
think
I'm a
that's
piece
why-
of shit.
Neither is.
I think
Jonathan
that's why-
Majors.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I think that's why I can't get to these like crazy levels with acting is because in my heart I don't.
You're not
wanna-
insane?
I don't want to like kill a cat.
Yeah,
You know.
I don't know, man. What does Denzel do? Typing weird things. Actors do that you didn't know. Weird things like celebrities.
So you know when Denzel slaps or not Denzel? You know when Will Smith slaps Chris Rock?
Yeah. Wait, he slapped him
Yeah. Denzel went up to Will Smith, I guess, and said like,
same night.
yeah, he's like, you know, the devil comes for you in the moments, like, or some shit like that. I'm like, you're fucking nuts, dude. He just slapped a man. Slapped a man for his crazy ass bitch wife.
Oh no. These are like preparing for roles, method style, weird shit.
Who's like the
No, not
craziest?
to prepare for a role. Like I'm talking about like what's his name? Like not Philip Seymour Hoffman. Well, he did heroin, so that's
We
a
know
pretty
our
good
Hall
role.
of Fame crazy guys. Obviously.
What's his name?
We talk
there,
about
will
him a
be,
lot.
there will be blood. Daniel Day-Lewis is a cobbler. He just makes shoes.
Who's our
like that
number
type of
one
shit.
though? We talk about him on the podcast a lot. Who's our number one crazy celebrity?
I know who it is.
Tom Cruise.
Oh, of course. I actually zoned out on that for a second. There's no higher.
There is no higher.
There's no higher level than the insanity that is Tom Cruise. But
Captain
Tom
Tom
Cruise is like. Did you ever watch The Simpsons when Mr. Burns had like so many diseases that like the doctor tries to explain to him why he's healthy? He's like, it's as if all these diseases trying to rush into your system and they're clogging the door. You have so fucking many. That to me is kind of like Tom Cruise. It's like he's so insane that it just all works. And he like everything cancels. The Scientology is canceled out by the amazing acting. He's weirdly in this thing, but he does all his own stunts. He never will make a mistake, but like he has all these fake relationships. Like it's all these things that are just...
In my heart, I feel like he has murdered somebody.
Yeah, I mean, dude, did I tell you about the... Yeah, I did. The one guy who met him, fucking Dylan, Mark's friend who works at Cineplex, he goes like, he's just like, he remembers everyone's name like Dylan, like,
well, he probably hasn't had
like
a
shakes
carbohydrate.
Really
probably hasn't had a carbohydrate in 15
Dylan.
years.
Oh.
Hey,
Dylan, you're
Denzel's
great.
probably crazy too.
Denzel's supposed to be a dick, actually. So I know someone I know worked with him or met him or something, and it was just like. But that's the thing on set, you never know because like they're in a scene, they're in their thing, and someone might just be like, "Man, I fucking loved your Training Day." You know what I mean? Like, and then.
Well, George Clooney says that you stop aging the year you get famous.
Well, I mean, go look around, dude.
So
except for D'Elia, it worked the opposite for D'Elia, man.
So that would make Leo like 15.
Yeah, you know why? Because it's like you get the Illuminati face lotion and all that shit, bro.
You get the cream. That's made of cream.
Yeah. Oh, that's my boy. Cashews
creamy
everything
cream?
around me.
Yeah, it does.
That's my brother. That's a high level pun right there, brother.
I just think,
Like
yeah,
you stop
man.
aging mentally.
Yeah, that's what he says.
I don't know. I think
Kind of makes sense. It's like you have no reason to grow after that.
Here's a question: what's Jeff Bezos up to now? Dante, beam us up. What's this motherfucker? He's just partying.
I saw him on a podcast lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it like
Jeff Bezos probably has so many connectors like to his body?
It's just
know,
a number when you. Yeah. Okay.
Like how healthy am I? He has like
to.
a suit that tells him.
Yeah. No. He probably has biometric things implanted.
He's got like an Iron Man suit built.
100%.
And he wakes up and it's just like it shows heartbeat, temperature outside,
like when
insulin level.
When his ex-wife was like, "I want a divorce," he was probably like,
"I seen this coming." No, I mean she took 100 bills, so
yeah, but he's probably like, "I'll make that back tonight."
Yeah,
he probably.
I mean, she took 70 billion. He's worth 169. That's 1/3 of what he's worth now. So it's like. That's not an amount of money anyone in this earth is gonna be like, fuck it, take it, I'll make it back.
Honestly, though,
he did make it back.
He did.
I know, but it's like
he would say
then he'd be worth 250 right now, right?
Yeah, but it's not even.
They work like this. They're not like 169, 250. They do think about it. The only way to get to these high billions is to be obsessed.
He might think
to
about
a level
it,
you and I can't even understand.
The impact. Probably didn't even fucking make it.
It did. It was almost 50%. That's huge.
But like his lifestyle probably changed.
No, his lifestyle, it has already converged at I can have everything. So nothing changed.
Nothing changed.
But they don't look at it like that.
Yeah,
these top guys, they look at it as like
he probably went into some gym,
like $70 billion for just let it there. Work on it, have a team work on this 70 billion compounding.
Oh, he was on
in
Lex
10
Friedman.
years.
Well,
he was on what?
He probably has.
Yeah, I was
like
gonna say Lex Friedman for sure. Oh, it was one day ago.
Boxes in the house. He probably boxes, but it's actually not a bag. It's like a young guy.
He just holds a guy. He pays a guy like $1 mil.
And he just fucking breaks ribs.
Friedman's rise is very interesting to me too.
Well, there's a big
about
autistic community.
Yeah. He goes, "How do you feel about love?" He always brings in like, "What's your favorite poem?"
Lex Friedman, I think he was popular before, though. No, he's like.
I think he's at his peak popularity right now.
He is, but he's like a doctor or something or a scientist.
He's a scientist. He's like an AI scientist. But anyone that Joe Rogan grows a fancy to.
Oh, they're the guy. They're the guy.
That's Callan, Schaub. They all have their own ecosystem. Lex Friedman, fucking what's his name?
Segura.
Not just Segura, not just the one who goes like Miguel Prof. Fuck pronouns.
What?
Oh,
Justin Peterson.
Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson.
Justin Peterson.
That's so close.
Yeah.
Jordan Peterson. He's got a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just pretty good. I listened to it
It was really cool when Jordan. It was cool when Jordan Peterson was just like a professor who like was edgy.
Yeah, but
now he's like, "You're a pussy. Be a man."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's pretty much Andrew Tate dressing like with.
No, he can't kick your ass.
It's
academic.
No, dressed up. Who got the McGregor fucking closet? You know what I mean? Have you ever seen
his suits?
He looks like he's promoing a fucking boxing match.
He took all of Bruce Buffer's suits
Every time, man.
Looks like a made guy.
He absolutely does. Imagine just learning from this guy in a 3-piece.
Jordan Peterson to me feels like somebody that he's bought into his own shit too much.
Yeah, I listen to it's man, the whole
like you can't listen to yourself. You cannot have people bring you on to shit and be like, I really like what you're saying, and then you go around and everyone's like, what you're saying is changing my life. Then you start to think like, I got to do more of this, and then everything becomes that.
Yeah,
it's too much. You got to have your work, and you got to have who you are.
But what if your work is what he's doing?
It's not.
By the way, did you watch the Headliners Only on Netflix? Right?
Yeah.
Seinfeld's hair is better now than it was 10 years ago.
That's that $1 billion, my friend.
Yeah, like look at Seinfeld 10 years ago, and then I saw him on that thing. I'm like, damn, he got.
Jerry was like dating, I think, married to like a 17-year-old or 18-year-old when he was like 30.
Is that his wife now?
I don't know.
Yeah, see, look at the bottom right. That's him. But then type in Jerry Seinfeld Headliners Only Netflix.
This guy's literally like
he's like a billionaire.
Avenger of the Jewish people.
I know. Oh, yeah. The highest level.
He's the highest.
He's
just
like
type in Headliners Only.
Yeah, Jerry has, I think his wife was like super young. Could you imagine, how old are you right now?
I'm 32.
Imagine dating an 18-year-old woman. I don't even know if you call him a woman.
No, she's a girl.
Would you date somebody who's 18?
I could not.
No.
I could not.
What are you talking about?
It just becomes like a symbol. Like a kind of like a symbol of like, look how I made it. Look how young I am.
You know how crazy you got to be? To think that you're 30.
You did that very Sebastian. Yeah, that intro was like you were doing a Sebastian.
Do you know crazy though?
Crazy you gotta
30
be.
and to have sex with an 18-year-old? That's insane.
That's not insane, dude. Guys, 70-year-olds are marrying those like the fucking what's his name?
That's also insane.
Playboy Mansion.
That's also insane.
The Playboy Mansion motherfuckers. Those oil barons. Yeah, Hugh Hefner, the oil barons, those Texas guys, they all got like 21-year-olds. 80 and 21 is not crazy, but 30 and 18 is. That's a 12-year dude. My dad, you want to know something?
21 is insane.
No, you want to know something?
So everyone hears that again.
When my dad married my mom, he was 30, she was 18.
That's fucked.
They knew each other too. That's old Sudan. You knew each other. They're like, this guy's got a master's. He's in Europe. She's like, sign me the fuck up. Get me out the hood.
That is fucked. Then back then is way different.
12-year difference, yeah.
Back then, way different.
So it's the time passing is what makes it fucked?
Well, I
Tell
mean,
him, Dante.
It's just different.
All I know is that Jonathan Majors needs to be out of Hollywood.
That's like saying
and he needs to be arrested.
That's like saying
and he needs to be
old
sentenced to
laws
death.
didn't adapt to what we do now. Like time.
No, I'm just asking.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. If you're 30 today and you date like an 18-year-old girl, that's fucked up.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's like, no, she's really like.
But if you're like
she's
40,
really well read, dude.
If you're 40 and she's 30, that's different. It's way different.
What if you're 40 and she's 20?
Still pretty fucked up.
What age does it not get fucked?
What if you're 40 and she's a meerkat?
Yeah, that's hot.
What if you're 30 and she doesn't exist?
If you're 30 and she's a fucking blow up doll, but you only refer to her as mummy.
What if you're both 30 but she's mentally retarded?
Do you look her in the eyes when you have sex?
From time to time, yes.
That's wrong. That's disrespectful. That feels disrespectful.
On her birthday, what the fuck?
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
And on Jesus' birthday.
What? Okay.
Her birthday, Jesus' birthday.
What if you're married? You're married to somebody that's like physically stronger than you, but like mentally disabled.
I mean, it always works like that. that's the luck of the draw. That's how it works. That's a package deal, brother. That's how it goes down.
What
bro.
mental disability would you be in a relationship with?
Have you ever hugged the Down syndrome person?
Wow,
they got that.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to call it fast twitch.
My cousin, she's mentally disabled.
She's down.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So she like grabs.
But she ain't out though.
No, but she's strong as fuck. So.
Yeah, like a different muscle density. Or
wow,
something.
when they don't understand that you can like sprain the fibers in your fingers, you're just going full torque.
Yeah, but they're not getting hurt. Their fingers aren't getting hurt.
Yeah, because they're using it all the time. You know,
High level shit.
What level? Like, what disability would you marry? What one would be okay to be okay?
Autism, obviously.
Autism,
I think autism is like a spectrum. There's people married to autistic people right now that are
when I was in
autistic.
school, autism was like you were just
retarded.
out.
Yeah, you're retarded.
Yeah, you drooled and stuff.
No. That's not autism.
What's that one?
Drool. That's classic retardation.
That's classic.
Yeah.
What is the classics? Like when they just have the classic? What is that?
I think it's just like multiple sclerosis. Those guys, they're mentally, their facilities, their like faculties are all there. They're just kind of like that fucked up thing that kids are
the
very
faculties
easy.
aren't working. Everyone's on vacation. They have offices.
Oh, I'm talking about mentally.
Yeah, they have offices.
I know you're doing a school joke right now,
Yeah,
but let
they
me
got
finish
offices.
my thing.
They don't have fucking members.
Trust me, bro. I told you I didn't go to music class. They would put me in the remedial class. I was in there with everybody.
Yeah, I did that too.
I was in there with the
special ed.
kids that had the $300,000 wheelchair. Fucking had Wi-Fi connection.
$300,000.
Dude, those wheelchairs,
expensive.
the highly like, because the neck is fucked, so they have a custom thing for the neck.
Yeah.
Like it's not just a wheelchair. This thing is built around
It's
this disabled
fucking
body.
manufactured by GM at the
Yeah,
time.
you shit right in it. They
Yeah.
fucking, there's like it's a driving porta potty essentially. They just put blue liquid at the bottom.
What is it about people like us that wanted to? I went in special ed class too. I literally like faked being like slow to get in there.
Did you?
Yeah.
And then you were like, this is not what this is not what they were saying.
is not
It
what
wasn't
they-
racist.
yeah. But then
I
I
thought
just-
we were just playing mass circus in here all
I just
day.
wanted to get in there, but then they just made me write lines because they were like, "You're just being a dick." I was
That's you gotta like a Bart Simpson grow up.
Fuck.
I will not pretend to be mentally
Did you
retarded.
write lines?
I will not pretend. One teacher did to me, and I just remember being like, "What is this? The Simpsons?" Like even in the Simpsons, in the intro scene when Bart does lines, I'm like,
Dude,
this
I did it
dated
a
as fuck.
lot.
Yeah, that's a Sioux. You pretty growing up in the Sioux in the late '90s,
I have
early
lines
2000s.
PTSD.
That's like growing up in southwestern Ontario in the early 90s. You were like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got it later.
Shifted back 8 years.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
just how it works. Like right now in the Sioux, it's like 2016.
I will not make fun of things in class.
No
while the
disrespect to
teachers-
people out there. 2016, some would argue the best time. to
Dude,
be
it
alive.
was always a fucking sentence that fit.
It's all gone downhill since.
It was literally a sentence that always fit the exact line, and I would write like "I" a bunch of times, and then "am."
Oh, of course. That's exactly what I did
we all
too.
did that shit.
Yeah, you're like, I
had to do that for French class once. I misunderstood an assignment, and then the teacher made me like write out lines in French.
Dude, it was like a
Je suis
prison.
pussy ass bitch. You're like, I don't.
It was
how
like
is
a
this?
mental prison. I was like, as I was doing it, I was like, I can't believe how many more of these I have. And I was just so sad.
Did you learn?
Learn what?
Did you learn not to pretend to be slow to go back there? Did it
No.
work? So you were back there.
I was wherever that I thought I wanted to be.
I think it worked.
Why did you want to be in?
See,
there?
the way
think I
that he
just
still
didn't-
be like, it was a mental prison. It worked on you,
I
dog.
just didn't want
It
to
worked.
be in the main class. I just hated like the main.
You know what I
always hated-
did
always
not
hated
like?
school. I went pushed back against school like crazy.
What I didn't like about the remedial room, number one, it always smelled weird. There was so many.
The wood. You could smell the wood.
No, it's like advanced medication that like you don't have access to until you're like you're been deemed terminal and like you have a fucking $500,000 wheelchair. Like crazy medication. And in the remedial room, there's so many people with such high level special needs that they have the helpers.
Remedial room.
They're not even special needs advisors, whatever, right? So there's a lot of adults. Like a lot of these kids had a one-on-one. Like they needed a full-time
Yeah.
adult with them, right? And then there was the crazy kids. The ones that scared me were the behavioral issue kids. I had a joke about it. I'm like, don't drink when you're pregnant. Because these kids, they just fucking come up and they hit you. And they go, Ethan, no! And he just starts crying and fucking swinging. And 3 teachers rush him. And
Yeah.
it's like crazy anger. Like, I had one kid
Looks
grown
like
up.
someone trying to steal a Nike bag out of the mall.
Dude, one kid, I remember he was so behaviorally fucked. They would have to put him in all these different, like they would just take him out of school and they literally, I remember one time they put him in stilt school. Like clown, they put him on stilts high up. Like, Ethan, are you having fun? When you come down, will you not stab? Like, were you getting the stabbing out of your system? Like, they kept putting him in like different, like, use his energy
Activities?
for, like, straight up.
Dude, this shit sounds like X-Men.
Literally, they took
put
him.
that kid in that room just so he could like be distracted.
But he's dangerous among other kids. Like, he's very inclined towards
bad.
high violence. Yeah, that's
Circuit board, dude. It's fried.
I know it's fucked, dude. I remember like his parents would just come in crying, like he would like smash his head against the wall until he bled,
That's
and
too
you're just
much.
like, oh fuck.
You're like, dude, you only have 80 more of those till that's permanent.
You can't just leave this kid alone with Legos. And
See, I wanted to be in that room. I was like, what's going on in that room? That seems more
You didn't
exciting.
want to be in that room, dog.
I was in it.
That's like I want to be in prison. I want to be in a prison of the mentally unfit. I want to see what's
Literally, I got in there and I was like, this isn't who I am.
Yeah.
But you kept going back.
Well, you had to. It was like you had to get like a form filled out, like how many weeks you're gonna be in it.
You know, my brother was in the psych ward. I went and visited him many times back in the day. And like one time some guy is like just screaming. Like as soon as I walk into the floor. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, oh, don't mind him. He's getting out today.
He's just celebrating.
Yes! I'm like, he's not ready yet.
He's not ready.
Put him back. And I straight up saw like movie style. Someone doing this thing in the bed with the what's
The
called
shackles or whatever.
not just the shackles, but
straight jacket.
the blue thing you wear when you're in a hospital.
The gown?
The gown.
Yeah.
His legs are kicking. 2 people are holding him, and they're like, "I need blah blah blah." Like they're bringing, and a guy runs in with his syringe.
dick.
I saw it happen.
And was their dick all
I was
over
like,
the place?
"Holy fuck!" They were just like they're full adults using the weight because you have crazy. The crazies have a
Strategy.
different
Yeah,
strength.
yeah.
You know, they have like down strength.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
they don't stop. They
don't stop. There's no limit switch.
Yeah. I think we actually suppress our own strength, whereas they use their full strength.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
fully Saiyan. They go full fucking.
Yeah.
They can really tap
Sidhu
in.
Guru taught me that. You know, you only use 1% of your strength. Yeah, like I think I get what you're saying, but it's probably like 30.
Dude, that was big in our group of age.
What?
It's like, oh, you're only using like half your brain. What was that shit they used to say?
10% of your brain
No,
capacity.
it's not even.
You're like, I get you're saying we're not fully doing it, but 10%, what the fuck?
10%.
From an evolutionary standpoint. By the way, I saw a guy the other day you ever see someone on the one-wheel monopod things?
Yeah.
Who their entire, you can clear, their entire psyche was, like this guy just got it. So you could tell everything on his mind was like
Stay up?
stay alive, stay
up.
alive. I was like, that type of fear, go to a parking lot, bro. What you shouldn't be around cars. He had like metal gloves. I'm
Yeah.
like, this guy's ready
He
to
had the
fall.
elbow pads on and
Ready
stuff.
to fall at 40 kilometers an hour. I'm like, the wrist is gonna break, bro.
Dude, that shit's going way too fast too. Those
I saw a
those
guy
wheels.
downtown Toronto in the middle of the street, like
Flying.
full blast, just flying like Dude,
leaning
like-
forward like Smooth Criminal music video,
yeah,
right?
and I'm
Yeah,
like,
literally,
yo,
yeah.
one rock in your
Looks like
fuck,
motherfucking
dude.
Sonic out
I
there.
know. You're just like, yo,
And the guys that are confident with it are confident.
crazy.
They're
bro.
like just like a snake.
And you
out
know
there.
why I hate it? I hate it.
'Cause that's
Pisses
not
me
you.
off. Because deep down I think that might be the best form of transportation. It's one wheel. The turning radius is amazing. The maneuverability, it makes total sense.
It does,
But
yeah.
I don't want to. I'll die before I be that
The
guy.
thing is,
or I'll
it
die
isn't,
being that guy.
it isn't the best form of transportation based on what's already on the road. If that shit wasn't on the road, that is the best form. But like the amount of shit that can kill you on the road,
Dude, one rock at 40
That's what
kilometers,
I mean.
You're done, dude.
No, but they have a wide
It's got a big-ass
tire
wheel, yeah.
that's not highly compressed, so it's got that Hummer
That
H1
little give,
flatness
a
to
little
it.
bit, yeah.
It'll just go right over
but
the
even
rock,
at that
bro.
speed, like sometimes you're driving and a rock fucking hits your car. Imagine being hit by a rock.
Yeah, I know,
They
but
usually have
I,
armor on and stuff.
Yeah.
It comes with armor, suit armor.
no, it is. It's great.
It's like
because
10 grand for the armor kit.
What's great is it restricts all the organs to one place, so it makes cleanup a lot easier for the paramedics.
What is it called? The monowheel armor? Yeah, that's an armored monowheel for
No,
sure.
this is gaming. This is some next level shit.
Just
My
driving
orcs.
downtown Detroit
Look
with
at
that.
this. It's just a wheel with machine guns.
Yeah, I love
the
that.
bottom left. This looks like some fucking mechanical
Whenever you thought
engineering.
you couldn't put machine guns onto something,
Yo, this person has the same jacket as me. That's crazy.
Yo, that
That's
one,
the
2 to the
wrong
right,
posture.
2 to the right. Yeah, like that. That is so fucking awesome and disgusting at the
Yeah,
same
that's
time.
terrible.
How could you stay in a relationship being seen like click up? Like, yeah, it's the best way to get
it's
around.
just so good to get around on this thing.
Like that that thing cuts your sperm count in half.
What the fuck is that
automatically.
movie where they're driving that thing where they can like the wheel stays in the center and they can go on any side of it?
Oh, you're
That's exactly what that
talking
looks
about like Batman.
Yeah,
that
that's-
motorcycle.
That
he
looks
did.
like he could go at 180 degrees
and the
flat.
wheel just stays right there.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I love about a Batman. As a car guy, every time I watch a new Batman, I'm like, I'm about to see a sick car or a sick motorcycle. Probably both.
You how you feeling about the new cars out there, the new electric cars?
Man, I always thought it's overdue, and I'm happy they're doing it properly now. They look beautiful. When I was growing up, like type in Honda CRZ. An electric car always looked like someone's supposed to be like, that's electric, like it's supposed to, like this is growing up. They always covered the back wheel. They styled it differently. Like people want to know they're in an electric car. People, you want to brag, and these always fail.
These are electric?
Yeah, the CRZ was electric, but like
sick.
I don't know about this. The RR, this doesn't look electric. This is hybrid, but like
green car.
The only thing that worked was the hybrids.
Green car.
Because they look like normal cars. You couldn't tell they were hybrid. And then now electric cars like the Tesla, why it works is it looks like a solid sedan.
Tesla's kind of pissed me the fuck off.
But they're selling. Finally, I think electric cars have 10% market share.
What do you don't
It's
need?
inevitable. It's
what do you
inevitable.
don't need any options in there? It's all on
You
the
ever
screen.
driven a Tesla?
Yeah, they're nice as fuck.
It is the more advanced species. It is like when I drove a Tesla, I drove by a car, I felt like that guy was in a horse and buggy. Like this thing, instant torque, no transmission. Like, obviously, it's limited by battery technology, charging speed, everything, but they're going to figure that shit out.
I'm just not
You
a
probably
fan
got
of
1
every
mile per
single
gallon
thing in
100
that
years ago.
screen. I want a few
Me
other,
too.
I want a few other
I need some
options.
tactile buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the screen is responsive as
The thing,
fuck.
it drives itself. That makes sense with the screen shit, you know?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, why can't I have just a tactile volume thing? Just give me a knob. Give me a big bank vault. Like when you get a big Denon receiver that's like powers a home theater system. You know the volume?
Yeah.
Give me
still have one
that.
of those at home.
Give me that in my car and everything else electric, and I swear to God I'm happy.
And speaking of bank vaults, in a heist, who would you want to be?
I'm going to be the explosives expert or the driver.
You're Basher.
Yeah, I'm gonna be either the explosive expert or the motherfucking driver who like this. It's always a problem with the drive. The plan is perfect, but then something happens in the bank, so now I got to do the whole thing in reverse.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? They're like, oh fuck, we only practice forward.
I think I would
Maybe the
be.
baby driver.
Yeah, baby driver.
I would want to be either the driver or maybe like the planner.
I want to be the guy that's not Jonathan Majors.
That's not, Jonathan
Yeah.
Majors.
But I want to be great.
I want a guy that there's less demands on my acting range, but I'm still cool.
I never thought about that.
You know what I mean? Because
you don't need to cry.
If
you
you're
know?
Majors, you're like, you got to bring it, hard.
Did you
Ocean's
see-
11, the
did you see
pinch?
Baby Driver?
Yeah.
So you'd be the Kevin Spacey?
Yeah, I would diddle. I would maybe diddle a little bit.
Kevin, yeah, that movie kind of came and went. It was a solid movie.
And Kevin came and came.
yeah,
He
exactly.
kept coming.
And he went. Boy, did he go.
I mean, back to Majors for a second. It kind of makes sense.
Just call the episode Jonathan Majors. What did Jonathan Majors do?
It does make sense in some weird, crazy way to like be so unhinged and be a great actor, because that's literally what it needs.
But I don't know. I mean, do people think that?
I told you I wanted
Is Leo
thin
supposed to be known for
pasta.
that?
What?
Did Leo? Is Leo known for that? He's not known. None of these guys that go unhinged are known for that in their real life. I'm not. I don't.
Wait, known for what in the real life? Like being
being like crazy. I don't subscribe to that idea that you
No,
gotta
I
be
just think- I
crazy
just
in
think
real
they're-
life
I just
to
think
be
they're a little
to
crazy.
be able to
Is Jamie Foxx
encapsulate
crazy?
craziness.
Is who?
Jamie Foxx.
No, he's just cool and black.
Yeah, he's killing it. Jamie Foxx, he had allegations. You don't even hear about them anymore.
Shia LaBeouf, though, I'm pretty sure he caged up some chicks, throw him in the basement.
Yeah, but Shia LaBeouf was a child star. You get a pass if you're a child star.
Yeah, you're right.
That's just how it
you
works.
get at least 5 crimes.
At least, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
of them have DUI.
Like they're all
fucking-
misdemeanors.
Yeah,
Like,
you always get a fucking photo of them mugshot where they have the dark eyes of like a fucking cocaine heroin bender. Always.
Yeah, you
Macaulay Culkin, Shia LaBeouf,
Oh, Macaulay's probably a
the
lunatic.
fucking what's the Olsen twins? All of them go down for some shit. I don't know
You
what
can't
they
be
did.
normal. There's no normality for it.
Yeah,
No.
because As you said, they're still like mentally 6 years old.
Yeah. But if you're 80, are you 80 when you're famous? Like if you get famous when you're 80?
That's the best thing. Looking at the history of everyone who's done well, success in show business, whatever the fuck, I think the best thing that could happen to you is slow growth, and it comes together in like late 30s, early 40s. That's when the fucking thing. That's when you hit. That is like the healthiest thing.
Well,
that
the
comes
best
for you.
origin story would probably be like you get some mid-level thing and then it falls apart. And then someone close.
But you didn't give up.
and then someone close in your family dies in a horrible one-in-a-lifetime accident, like a plane that never goes down went down.
Oh, like an Aaliyah style
and
story.
then you somehow
use that angst
to
climb back up to the top.
Maybe, you use drugs.
Buddy, you're literally describing Robert Downey Jr. You realize that?
Yeah, that's it.
And that's why Robert Downey Jr. fucking hired a hooker, like coke. You know how he went?
Have you ever hired a hooker?
I've never hired a hooker.
Me neither. It's kind of like I wish I was more edgy.
I know but it's not necessary though. For what? To project our like careers up? Fuck that.
No, I'm just saying like when you meet a guy that's hired a hooker, you're like, you don't have to shower every day. You're the kind of guy that doesn't have to shower. I'm like, fuck, I should shower today.
It's the 80s, bro. Back in the 80s, coke was so big. If you're addicted to coke, everything is an option, dude.
Yeah.
Cocaine addiction leads to fucking just devil play, bro. You're gonna go down for something. If you have a coke addiction, I could actually understand if you tried to hijack a plane.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
Any crime makes sense.
Kind of makes
with
sense
a coke addiction. Yeah, he like Robert Downey Jr. was like naked in public jerking off or something like that. All these type of weird stories.
It always is that
some next level drug shit.
You always work your way down to your dick when you're going crazy, eh?
Yeah, primal.
You're just like,
primal needs.
I need to get it out now.
How good of an actor is Robert Downey? Bro, the whole reason nothing cemented me wanting to do engineering more than Iron Man 1 with Robert Downey. That's all I thought engineering was.
Dude, he's just doing engineering in the whole first half
Well, that's what I thought it was. He goes, MIT genius Tony Stark. And it's like, yeah, exactly. When he builds that thing, you're like, yeah, I get that part, but where to get the hydraulics from? Like when he comes up, you're like, where did the hydraulic system come from in this fucking little makeshift thing?
Dude, that actor that's the bald guy that kind of facilitates the capture of Tony Stark, but he's like just
in the first one.
Yeah, he's just Obadiah's like. Yeah, Obadiah he hired him.
I don't even remember. Can you put him up?
Obadiah Stane.
Yeah, he hired this guy.
Man, I'm gonna watch Iron Man 1 today. I think. What a great movie.
I
love the Iron Mans. That actually, honestly, to be completely honest with you, I actually had a fantasy of being like, when I hit, being like Iron Man.
Oh, yeah.
But it's never going to happen, though.
What do you mean, like being like Iron Man? What's that?
Being Iron Man. Like the new Iron Man is a black guy.
Oh, like you're, yeah?
Like I am Iron Man.
Oh,
but I'm like, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
They need like a top guy to put 100, 200 million behind.
Well, let's be honest here.
Yeah,
let's be honest here. You're gonna take that from our boy Tommy?
Tom Cruise is not Iron Man.
But he's who they got lying on the bench if they ever want to.
No. See, whoever is Iron Man, whoever they cast, like you were saying, they need to get 4 to 5 out of movies out of you.
What would be hilarious?
You gotta be in your like early to late 30s.
Is if this was a real dream of yours and you had spent time writing the script and then you get famous.
That'd be awesome.
You keep pitching it. You're like, guys.
Donald Glover did that with Spider-Man, didn't he? I don't know if he pitched it, but he kept being like, "I'll be Spider-Man," and everyone's like, "Let him be Spider-Man," because he's a nerd.
Spider-Man. He wasn't Spider-Man.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
He wasn't actually.
He wasn't that.
Yeah,
he wasn't the real nigga. Yeah, he was too old at that.
Dude, it would be cool to just see like a Muslim guy as Iron Man.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
You know,
just like leading prayer, and then as he does this, the blue is here.
Just fucking.
Yeah.
And for some reason, he's always attacking the ladies. Like, holy, leave him alone, guy.
Iron Man, he's in Israel for some reason again. Wreaking havoc on them.
You're talking about like the
Iron Man. Washington's attacked. I'll be right there. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, dude. I want to wear a hummus. He shows up. This is fresh as fuck.
You're getting hair surgery again?
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm stopping in Turkey real quick. Yeah, see him on the right? His mugshot looks just like that.
There's never really like a porn of all them Avengers, you know?
I'm sure there is, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I was watching fucking Simpsons Family Guy porn when I was a kid.
Whoa.
Type in Family Guy porn on Pornhub. Family Guy porn. It's Lois like fucking getting fucked by like Peter. It's like cartoon fan made shit.
I figured what it would be.
Oh, that where the missiles go behind him. He goes, all right, minimum order package 100 million, and he's got like champagne. Like that's how it works. But I love it. Oh, I love it.
This is such a good movie.
The thing is, you're bald.
I know that puts
That's
me into
the only one reason you will not get this role.
I know, wow, buddy. There's multiple reasons besides that.
There's only one reason you're not going to get it.
You think if I had hair, they'll be like, should we risk putting 300 million behind him? Yeah, he's got a good lineup.
Would you
His
ever
hairline's pretty good.
Would you ever just show up with hair one day like Moses did that time?
I could never do that.
Because man, I would love to see you.
He
in a
fucking
afro.
He scrapped that pretty quick. That project. He tanked that project.
Yeah.
He pressed the abort button on that real quick.
How
you
high
have to avoid.
How high would your hairline be? Like
That's a great question.
Where would it be at?
I would.
Would you reimagine it?
Right here. Right, you can feel
Is that
where the little guys still are. Yeah. My hairline was always kind of like fucked up a little bit.
Okay.
Because I remember this one guy, this one fucking older kid, Carl, would always bully me in school. When I was in grade 9, he was in grade 12. He goes, "Hey, Abbas, what's the circumference of your hairline?" I'm like, "You're a fucking fag." This guy's like,
did you ever
4
cry?
years old.
Did you ever cry about it?
Hell no, bro. That guy's messaging
Dude, you
me.
could say
That
it.
guy's messaging me now, or like 3 years ago in my DMs. Yo, it's sick
No.
what you fucking been up to, man. Whatever the
Man,
fucking.
if you send him a pic,
shut up.
full head of hair.
Yeah, exactly. What is it now, dog?
What is it now, dog?
What it do, B?
Circumference is 0, B.
This is a guy, by the way, that came from a good family, would rap, and his dad would drop him off at the hood in a brand new Acura MDX SUV. I always remember because he would come to hang out with all like us, the poor kids. Kind of like his crew was like the poor kids, but he would get dropped off. And he'd be like, "Yeah, man."
Yeah,
I'm
man.
like, "Hey, Abbas, what's the?" I'm like, "You're wealthy, all right? Like, you have an RSP right now,
Dude,
so fuck off."
I knew a kid too. His parents were wealthy. His mom was like a doctor.
Yeah.
He's bald now.
What a loser.
What a loser. He played hockey at a high level. Then he had a rap career. Terrible rap career.
Yeah.
He now sells cars.
Yeah, and he does coke.
He wears a fucking fedora full time.
This is 100%. This is 100 lives lived by.
Yeah, dude.
If you make it high in hockey, but you don't make it to a level where you can make a living off of it, you go into
Used
sales.
cars.
You go into sales. Not necessarily used cars. You sell cars. You sell cars. You sell insurance. You sell something. You got to be in
yeah,
sales.
sales
It's
is like
all-
a catch-all for people that just didn't quite fit.
in professional athletes especially.
Yeah. Where you need to be able to say fuck and direct it at somebody without getting fired.
If you go into a dealership, you don't realize how much cocaine is. They kind of encourage it a little bit.
A little bit.
It depending on the management.
If you had to pick
especially
a
in the
dealer,
lower
if you had to
level
pick
ones.
a dealer, non-luxury dealer,
You can't be coked up in Porsche, in Lambo, maybe in Lambo.
They're not fun. They don't sound fun.
Kia, Honda, Toyota.
Yeah, like,
all these people that
which
like
dealer-
have a high traffic rate coming in.
Which dealership you want to work for? Non-luxury. Where are you going?
It's a great question.
I think it depends where geographically. Like if you're selling Fords in Alberta, dude, you probably got an indoor pool in your house.
Yeah, right.
You probably have an indoor pool, and you call your wife a bitch.
They don't even need someone out there to sell them. They just fucking move off the lot, bro.
Yeah, but there's a guy.
But here's the thing:
There's
if
a
you were
guy with a fucking
if you are selling
client list like this,
if you're selling Ford or Toyota anywhere, that's what you.
why are you
just
saying
said.
it like that?
Anywhere, Ford or Toyota.
Yeah, why are you saying it like that?
What? How do you say it?
Toyota?
Toyota.
Yeah. It's definitely sounds different than what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
Toyota.
What are you saying?
I say
You pronounce it like as if you're like which one do I like more? Like
shit.
I'm aligning with someone
You say like Toyota. He says Toyota.
because it's Toy. I get that, but Toyota, like no one's like, you mean Toyota?
That's literally what he just.
I know that's how you say it.
But how do you say it?
Toyota.
Yeah, he says it fast.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we're gonna go back and forth about
How do they
this.
say it?
The Japs?
Toyota.
They say Toyota-kun. Hi. And then they
Why
take
is
a
that
shit.
so enjoyable? The Japanese.
Because it's just fucking awesome. It's intense for no reason.
It's intense. Even in Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Like everything is them shitting.
They're a high level military guy. Gentlemen, thank you. Like he spoke in Japanese, but you could just change everything to English and just talk like this. We would make our country, bro.
Maybe Mazda would want to be a dealer at that.
Mazda I could see that being like a good time. Volkswagen,
they're
I could see
Japanese,
that.
right?
Like, do I enjoy Japanese cars?
No, Mazda's Japanese.
Yeah.
Mazda's Japanese.
Yeah.
And
You think
Kia,
they
Korean.
sword fight and
They
meetings?
don't sword fight.
They don't do that.
They don't sword fight.
Shit.
I think.
Volkswagen would be pretty dope.
Wouldn't it be cool if you went in a Honda and you just saw two sumo guys slapping each other?
I'd
get me fired up to buy a car.
I think Audi I would like Audi.
I was gonna say. Well, I thought
Audi or
that was too
BMW?
luxury.
I personally
think
love.
that's a little too luxury.
I personally love a BMW.
We'll go down.
So
You're
BMW,
Volks.
Audi.
You're
We'll
Volkswagen.
give a boss a BMW because I know that's his.
Yeah, that's his Estoral.
I like a Storo Blue.
He literally could you guys call me Estoral, boss?
No. Okay. All right.
All right, cool.
Does anyone have Coke?
Does anyone? How pathetic your life is when you have to ask.
Does anybody have Coke here? Yeah, no Coke, Hydros, bro. My good buddy used to work in the dealership back in the day, and I realized like I'd be there all the time. All the car sales guy are ex-hockey players.
Why were you
the
there
Coke
all
is
the time?
crazy? Because I love being around cars. I love hanging out.
No, I was joking. I was saying you're a drug addict.
Yeah, I'm in there like Robert Downey Jr. Like if I wasn't bald, I'd be Iron Man. Like all right, whatever, bro. You got to go now. Right?
Yeah.
There's customers. You have to go now.
Yeah, the thing is, you're gonna be like a Silver Surfer or some shit where they don't even see your face.
No, I don't think so.
Where
I'm gonna be like
where you're wearing
cop
like a fucking
SWAT.
purple prosthetic above your head.
Oh, you're thinking like specifically for Marvel style shit?
Yeah.
No, I think I'm like there's like the you know how like anytime there's a superhero, there's always the chief of police they have to deal with.
Yeah.
I'd be like the chief of police.
If you were in
You
Game
want
of
to be like
Thrones,
Commissioner Gordon.
you don't.
yeah, that's what I'll probably be. Do I want to be that? I want to be the superhero.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got to look in the mirror and be like, what am I gonna
If
get?
you were in, Game of Thrones, did you watch it?
Naturally, yeah.
Who would you be in?
thought-
Who would you be in that?
I'd be like Ned Stark's boy.
I'd probably be Reek.
Is Reek the guy that kept going around from everybody? And
No.
was like a great swordsman?
No, he was the guy that he was
Huh?
a bitch. He got his dick cut off and
No,
shit.
fuck that. What's the guy that's like a sick swordsman? He was like a merchant.
Oh, the guy.
Sorry, a mercenary.
He lost his hand. That guy.
Did he lose his hand?
No, he got his head
Oh,
squished in by the mountain.
No, he was a high level guy. He was like,
I know who you're talking about. He was dark, long hair.
yeah, that's who I'd be.
Oh
Okay.
damn! The dog. I thought his name was.
Was he the dog?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's his name?
that's who I'd be though.
Okay.
I'd be a high level swordsman, but I'm just like, yo, I'm fucking,
then
I'm a
you're-
mercenary for hire.
Yeah, you're the hand to the Targaryen chick because he was chilling with her for a bit.
You know what I want to be like? You know, Black Rock, all these mercenary groups, how they're like they depict them, they're fucking the elite. They're all like ex SEALs and shit.
Yeah.
But now they went into the private sector to make bank. The way they always banter and fuck around before a mission. They're always like playing poker, and one guy like fucked another guy's
In that
like.
scene where they're just in the car waiting, and it's like
Not even before that. No, one guy's cleaning his rifle before they come and tell him.
Before they
and
even
they're
pick them up.
Yeah, exactly. That banter. One guy's like making eggs. That is where I see myself. And then be like, and then they're fucking around, so you think they're goofy, but then it cuts to them in the mission, and they're the highest level precision fucking soldiers of
That's
death.
basically what the Expendables is. That movie.
I never watched any of them.
All of them are just like those dudes being hard cocks.
It's such a financial like
Grab.
model of like we'll get every big action person ever and we can't lose. And I'm like, fuck that. I see what it is.
It's pretty much like 7 of those scenes.
Yeah, and the trailer shows you everything
Just
you
like
need to see.
polishing a gun.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, that's what my second wife told me. There's always a line
Literally.
like that, right?
I would. You can't take apart a gun. I think I asked you.
I could
this.
take apart a gun.
but you need to look. You can't be blindfolded.
I'm 16. I could do it. I'm 6. Like if I practiced a couple times, I could. Like, I did it 100 times. I fucking clean it, take the bolt out, fucking ratchet it, fucking that.
And they would like stop beatboxing when you take apart the gun.
Right.
Slap the shit out of you.
Yeah, you did a good job, but we don't like what you're doing with your mouth.
Only do that with your mouth in my private quarters.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Constable. No, Commander Spacey. I don't approve of that.
Constable. Who am I? Who
Constable
am I?
Yeah, who
Spacey.
would you be like in terms of like superhero? Like who would you play?
I'd probably be Wolverine.
Yeah. This guy's like, I have hair. I can get Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, I'll be Hugh Jackman.
I'm closer to Iron Man than you are to Wolverine. I'll do that.
Why are you closer to Iron Man than I'm the Wolverine? I'm already pissed off.
I love it. Iron Man, you can play a Hugh motherfucking Jackman. You know how manly that motherfucker is, bro?
Dude, Hugh Jackman's the gayest dude on the planet.
I know, in real life. But on set, on theater, he's a man.
Yeah.
Dude, I would love to see that guy in a musical theater. I bet you would sing his fucking
love to
ass
see
up.
it. You can see it.
in
You
Les
can see-
Miserables?
you can
Yeah,
see
but
it
I'm not gonna
anytime.
actually go
No,
pay.
you
but
can't, no.
I took grade 10 drama, and I went saw musical theater one time in grade 10 drama. Went watched Beauty and the Beast at the Grand Theater in London. fucking blew my mind, bro. Have you ever seen high-level musical theater live?
I
Amazing.
don't like musical theater.
Dude, I never went. I didn't even know it was musical, to be honest. I thought it was just like the play, but the guy was like, it was like Gaston and shit from you.
You're kind of getting musical describing it.
Oh my god, bro,
Gaston.
It blew my mind.
Bro.
It blew my mind.
It blew me.
It blew my mind.
It made me blow him. I
had to fucking write a thing on it. This guy's talking shit. He's like, pull him up. You're gonna love this guy. He's got great hair. You're gonna love this guy. You're like,
it made me blow a guy. I mean, it blew my mind, guy. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be Wolverine.
Oh my god.
Fucking fucker.
Dude, I'll be Wolverine right now. You know Hugh Jackman's gay? His wife is like 200 years old.
Yeah, I know.
He's
like, I love her just as much.
Hugh Jackman's wife was born in 1942 or some shit.
She's really old, right?
She's old.
But I thought they divorced.
Yeah, so he could date boys.
Yeah, the Kevin Spacey approach. Actually, Spacey never even got a fake marriage to begin with.
It would actually be cool as shit if Hugh Jackman just came out as gay. You know how many dope rom-coms just for the boys that would come out?
I don't think it would like switch. Like Hollywood wouldn't be able to like make that. They need a new gay heartthrob to do all that stuff with.
This is the gayest, manliest cast you could have ever asked for. If you got like Jake Gyllenhaal, Matthew McConaughey, and Hugh Jackman. Maybe Ryan Reynolds in there in like a rom-com scenario. That'd be the
and
highest.
They're all smiling at each other.
That'd be the highest selling gay movie of all time.
I don't think so, man. They keep trying to push these gay movies.
You're telling me that the gays wouldn't go out 70 times to watch that?
They'd have to make it funny.
And there's a lot of gym scenes.
Yeah, exactly. But like, it has to be. It has to be.
tight.
It has to appeal to the straight, stupid community's version of gay.
I forgot
you know what
Ryan
I mean?
Gosling in that. Ryan Gosling needs to be in that.
100%. My baby's home. Oh, she got a big bag. Ooh. Let's wrap this bitch up. Let's land it. Yeah. It's time to eat, boys. I gotta fix my fucking light, and then we're filming a goddamn promo. Yo, 3:00. Okay. Go get ready for that. We're gonna have some fun, bro.
We're gonna fucking lift weights for it.
Yo, do you have weights?
I got a kettlebell.
Bring it.
Okay.
You don't have like any like loose dumbbells or nothing?
No, just the kettlebells.
Is it a big kettlebell?
I have
like 15.
I have a couple different.
You have a 30?
I don't know why. Why?
Because it's like, don't bring a small kettlebell.
No, I'm saying, what do you want it for?
Oh, we're gonna be shooting random shit. Like, just think about like you fucking lift in a kettlebell, just be like, and then start running or whatever. Who knows? Bring it. It's like a prop, right?
We got the football. I got that football.
I don't think we're cops though. I don't think we're gonna remember what happened last time. Didn't we learn from that? Yo, can we bring up the fucking audition we had where we're running? We think we're running in our head, and we're just fucking.
Can someone send that to me? I'll pull it up.
Bro, I wish if we ever make a movie about like actors trying to like make it, we have to recreate that football commercial scene. What happened in reality?
That shot, if like you showed somebody that would look like we're like having a good time playing just like to ourselves, not like we're trying to get a job to be on television. That just looks like we're hanging out trying to fucking.
But we were amped. But like before we turned up with the boys, we actually thought like, "Yo, this looks
like,
good."
Maybe, this might be.
We were running, bro. Oh my god, it was so fucking funny. These dudes that showed up, just flying, just like beasts.
And everyone had like a college football record.
And not just that, but they had cleats and fucking. The guy came with his helmet that wrote like "killer" on it. Like, and he's been wearing it 9 years. You're like, oh my. He still has blood from 7 opponents. You're like, yo, I just had a backyard and a football and thought I'll just fucking wear a tight shirt and book
Some
this role.
dudes are just physically way bigger than other dudes. And
but it's not even that.
Small.
It's the dudes that play football. Specific muscles in your body develop when you play football. Mm-hmm. And remember that shorter black guy?
Yeah, he had a wild ass.
Bro, that shit. Let's end it on that. Huh? Let's cut that too. What a beautiful ass. All right, anyways, yo, come check us out. Lethal Comedy 2. You heard all the dates. BC, Alberta. Put them up here, Dante. Come check us out. abbaswahab.com. And Pull Up. This comes out next Friday. Tonight, if you're in Toronto, December 22nd, 7:30 and 10, Free Times Cafe. I got 2 shows. Come see me. Peace. You got anything?
Yeah, I'll be in Absolute Comedy December 27th through to the new year. Come check it out. It's going to be a friggin' extravaganza.
Fucking right. Until next time, beam us out of here, brother.